Thanks, Simone.
Mate,
Sarah, you thank Simone, that's my wife.
Oh,
She
thank
me
you,
the money.
Simone.
And she's up there looking down on us. You, Brad, help.
where would you like to have a chat? Just over here?
Yeah, you come over here.
Okay.
Brad,
Now, Sarah, I'm not putting you in shot, so you can keep your stuff. You can keep your stuff there. I will talk to Sarah next
what's
time.
up, Jim? Tell me.
So I'm talking to, what's your name again?
Bradley John Connor.
Okay, John Connor from The Terminator.
That's him.
Okay, now John has just given, I'll just very quickly, that's Sarah there, who hopefully one day we'll talk to you later. Now, John, you just gave Sarah a $50 note.
Yes, because
In fact, you've just tried to give me a $50 note, and there's no way I can accept it, mate.
you are
because,
accepting it, Jim, because you're a friend of mine now. Once you're a friend of mine, you're a friend of mine forever, Jim.
well, mate, I will
And
take.
we will cross paths in life later on.
Okay, and that's wonderful, but that's all I need. I don't need your $50. I can't.
You've got to take it, Jim.
I can't accept
You'll
it.
insult me, Jim.
Well, what about if
And
we
I'm a
give-
big boy, Jim.
Okay, what if
I'm a big boy, Jim.
What
Put
if
it in
we-
your pocket, Jim.
I can't, mate? What if we give it to
Please,
Sarah?
no, please.
What,
I've given Sarah some money. I've given you some.
mate?
No, because I know you do good in life, bro. I know you do good in life.
Well, let's firstly just do you for a moment.
You're going to be
okay?
smart. I'll give another 50.
Oh no.
And another 50.
How, John?
How much
Just,
do you want?
no, John. Just tell me a bit about yourself.
Myself, I lost my wife 2 years ago. She
how?
died from a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
How old was she?
She was 50,
Okay. How old are you again?
55 now.
Oh, okay.
And she died, and she tried to fight, and she just didn't have the power. I tried to give her the power, and it's taken me a long time to get over it. I went into a mental home. I was depressed. I lost the love of my life, my second love of my life. I was married for 26 years to my first wife. We separated, and I met Simone 2 years after. I went on a wild streak for 2 years, and I met Simone, and she was the most beautiful. So her name is Simone Bick, B-I-K.
Okay.
She's so beautiful, that girl. And I'm just getting over her now. It's taken a couple of years.
Oh, what do you do, John?
I don't work no more. I'm a concreter by trade. I earn $110,000 a year, but I haven't worked in 3 years because I've been very depressed. And Simone, I was very, very fortunate that my baby Simone left me some money to get by with.
Okay.
And that's why I give.
Okay, and that's what. So she left you.
She left me a little bit, yeah, it was super. She worked in town here at Hungry Jack's as a CEO, and she had a stroke and got sick, and she wasn't strong enough to pull through. And we
What?
don't do drugs. We don't do drugs. I smoke pot, but our drug of choice, our poison was alcohol, and it caused a lot of problems.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about.
Not in relationship. I mean in health-wise.
Yeah,
John.
tell me a bit
Jim.
about what you used to do and
What I used to do, I was a boxer for 25 years.
a boxer for 25
yeah,
years.
boxed for 25 years.
Okay.
I gave that up because I had kids, and Jim, I just moved on, and I love talking to people like yourself.
Do you have an association with homeless people? Were you ever homeless
No one
yourself?
at all. After a year after Simone passed, I went to Sydney for a week's holiday.
Right.
I knew no one there. I got into a fight and beat 2 people up pretty bad and got a year jail.
Okay.
I've never been to jail before in my life. I was 53 years old.
Where did you? So you've only been out of jail for a year.
I was in jail for a year in New South Wales. I knew no one. I don't know no one in New South Wales. I was there for
Which jail?
Cessnock.
Cessnock. Okay.
Very
And you
hard-
were in there for a
very
year.
hard jail.
So you've been out of jail for about a year.
I've been in jail a year today.
Okay. A year today.
I went to jail on the day my wife passed.
Yeah.
A year later, I went to jail and I come out, a year today.
Okay. What's your view on life now?
My view in life now, shit, Jim. Our government's fucked. Sorry to swear, I don't mean to be swearing, but our government's got to be helping people like me. I'm really pissed at our government.
Right.
I'm pissed off the drugs inside jail because drugs don't come in through jail through you and me. They come through the people who work in jail. I've never been to jail before, and that really pissed me off. The amount of corruption in New South Wales jail. I only just got back to I've been back here for 12 months and living my life.
Are you originally from Melbourne?
always lived in Melbourne. I only went to New South Wales for 1 week's holiday and got a year's holiday.
Okay.
And I was by myself. It's not like I picked on me. When there's 6 guys on me, yes, they beat me to a pulp, but I beat 2 of them to a pulp. And
How did that happen?
after a game, I'll tell you now, it was Melbourne Storm playing Cronulla. I had I had money, so I bought 2 scarves. Walking out, and yeah, half the other guys didn't like me for no reason at all. And as you know, Jim, I am a lovely person. I've done nothing, and you come near me, but they got me, and I got them, and I got in trouble.
Okay. Did you ever do anything else aside from boxing?
Concreting.
Okay.
I've been concreted 25 years.
Concrete and boxing.
When Simone died, I put on 35 kilos from drinking Jim Beam, which I like to drink.
Okay.
And as you can see, Jim, I've lost 32 kilos.
Okay. Mate, now, the reason why I wanted to talk to you, well, I originally was going to talk to Sarah.
Sarah's a
But
beautiful
as I was about to give Sarah her sandwich and the biscuits,
I
so
see
offered
that,
her.
and now what, Jim?
And then
That's
I saw,
why I've donated $50 to your charity.
and then I saw you give her $50. So my initial question was, why did you give Sarah, have you ever met Sarah before?
Never before in my life.
So
I
why-
like her drawings
Why did you give her $50?
because she's a beautiful person. She needs it. I've got $2,000 on me.
Okay.
Why can't I share?
Mate, the only
I'm not into sex, I'm not into this, not into that. I just want to share and make people feel like they've got something in life. Like, wow,
what's your
it's so hard.
John, what's your philosophy of life?
My philosophy of life, well, I see a psychiatrist once a week who helps me. Her name is Maz. She's a beautiful lady. And she's just made me realise that I should have been dead before I went to jail. But I survived it, and I survived jail, and I survived here now, and now I'm just out. You know, today I've given away 4 Jim Beam bottles. I know I shouldn't give away alcohol, but I do, and $300.
Okay.
And I don't give a shit.
Now, tell me about your relationship with alcohol. Do you still drink a lot? Because you mentioned before how damaging it can be to
It was
life.
very damaging. I drink I try to go a fortnight without a drink if I can, but I've had a few women problems in the last week, which caused me to drink and take Valium again.
Okay.
I don't do ice, I don't do heroin, I don't do cocaine, but I do smoke marijuana, and I do take Valium and I drink to calm, because I've had a woman bother me the last 2 weeks.
Were you once an alcoholic, and are you an alcoholic now?
Simone and I were alcoholics, yes.
Sorry?
We were rich alcoholics,
Okay.
which made it bad.
Do you consider yourself an alcoholic now?
No, I can handle it now.
Okay.
But it's an addiction you'll never get rid of.
Okay. How much were you drinking before compared to what you're drinking now?
I slept 24 cans over 2 days when Simone passed. Now I'll drink in 2 weeks 5.
Okay.
Today is my 2-week period. I've had a little bit more because I'm walking around town. I'm enjoying everyone's company.
Okay.
I love people, you know. I love people.
Okay. And are you in a relationship now? Do you have a...
Been causing me a lot of problems. And
Is your... What?
she's a friend I met
Okay.
on the bus. She's 15 years younger. She's as old as my daughter.
Okay.
And I'm having trouble trying to get my head around it.
Okay. But tell me about your family. How many kids do you have?
I've got 2 kids, Jasmine and Joshua.
How old are they?
35 and 34.
And what's your relationship with them?
It's after Simone died, it's been toxic. Before Simone died, it was perfect. Once Simone died, I had a mental breakdown which caused problems with the family and her family, who we're still working with over today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still see them?
Hey?
You still see them?
I don't, not for 2 years.
Okay. Mate, listen, I want to thank you again very, very much for sharing this with me. Now,
I really appreciate it.
John, now you're not a homeless person, but
not
you,
homeless, no.
but I saw you help a homeless person, and you explained why you gave her $50.
All day today
So
I've helped.
I'm going to include you in this series, but I'll make it very clear that you're not homeless and that you've never been homeless.
I'll tell you, 12 months ago I walked out of jail with $400 and 2 plastic bags. Today I've got 400,000 and proper bags.
Okay. You've just been shopping. What have you bought? Some shoes?
I bought 4 pair of runners for $1,000. I bought a beautiful jacket. I'll show you. This is the best jacket I bought.
Okay.
I'm going to show you. This is for me to get home with tonight. Now, I'm going to go back to Dan. Obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
You're going to need that.
What a beautiful jacket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it was but this guy's.
Okay. Sarah, can I take a quick shot of you?
Yeah,
No, I'm going to ask her permission, man. Can I have just a quick pic? Very quick. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, that's Sarah. It's a beautiful artwork there.
and tell her that Sarah's Brad's friend.
Yes.
Brad.
Bradley.
That's your real name, is it?
My name's Bradley John Connor, but everyone calls me John Connor because I'm doing that.
Okay. Now, mate, you're so generous. I can't,
You've got to, Jim.
Mate,
Jim, you've got to.
mate, I can't.
You've got to, Jim.
You know how,
Jim,
mate,
I watched you buy food for this woman here. Please, buy food
Yeah.
for somebody. No, Jim.
well, can I
No.
have to give it back to you, and can you then give it to a homeless person on my behalf? How's that?
No, because I'm going to give more when I leave.
Well, you can give this in additional.
Please.
Mate, I can't.
Please, you're insulting me because I've given Sarah 50. I've given a lot of money out.
Okay, John, I will take this with the pledge
Yep.
on camera, so you can still hear me saying it. So this is legally binding. I will take this with the pledge that I will spend it on homeless people or give the money away to homeless people. How does that sound?
Jim, that sounds fantastic.
Okay, I promise I will
You've
do
been
that.
very smart.
No, don't give him any more money.
You've been smart to me, so don't be smart to me.
He's just giving me. Mate, I can't take this money.
It's unreal.
I can't take this money. He's now giving me another
You're unreal, bro. You've been smart to me. Do you want me to do more?
No, that's fine.
Dad,
So,
talk to me. Talk to me.
so you're literally you. I mean, you said it before. You threatened to give me more money if I tried to give you back the money, and you've just done that.
I'll give you fucking more, yes.
Okay, I'm going to stop now.
Sorry to swear, Jim.
No, that's okay. Swearing is okay. It's on YouTube. Okay.
Smell it.
Yeah. Me and Sarah here are having a little smoke because I love her and she loves me.
That's fine. Sarah, do you want to have a talk to me now, or next time I run into you?
Next time, eh?
Okay, babe. I'll leave it. Thank you very
We're
much.
having a chat.
Enjoy the biscuits and enjoy the sandwich.
Thank you, Uncle.
No worries.
She will.
Jim, but that's okay. Mate, thank you again.
Jim.
I will
How would
divide.
if I YouTube, how I want to meet you again.
Well, that's okay. Listen, it's very easy to get a hold of me on YouTube. On YouTube, there is you could comment on videos on YouTube. So,
Will my video be on YouTube?
sorry,
Will my video be on YouTube?
this is going to be on YouTube.
People, look after people, be strong, and look after the homeless who are doing it fucking hard.
Yeah.
Our government is screwed.
Yeah. What's your message to the world, to the people
My
watching
message
this?
to the world is be kind, loving. You know, we all go through hard times. The pain I've been through in the last 2 years, I've never felt before in my life at 55 years old, but I've got through it.
Okay.
If I can get through it, everyone gets through it.
Mate,
And
you're
if I can help, mate, call me,
okay.
because I will help.
Mate, you are a curbside philosopher. Thank you again very, very much. So, Brad, what are these tattoos on your hands?
I've got love, Chris, it's a Chinese fighting sword. My daughter Jasmine, Joshua, and you don't want to see the rest of me.
Okay, thanks, mate.